Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm going to read through the full article pretty much word for word. There is a link in the description. It is a tragedy. It's in regards to a murder that occurred Sunday, August the 21st in England, Liverpool. A 28-year-old woman, Ashley Dale, this lady that you see in front of you here, shot dead, found in the back garden of her own home, again in Liverpool. And this article is telling us that the investigation has made progress. 4 men have been arrested, so good news in regards to a tragic case. So as I say, I'm going to read through pretty much the full details. 4 men have been arrested over the death of a 28-year-old council worker who was found shot dead in the back garden of her own home. Ashley Dale, 28 years of age, was found with gunshot wounds in Old Swan, Liverpool, in the early hours of Sunday, August the 21st. She was taken to hospital but sadly died a short time later. Ashley, an environmental health officer for Knowsley Council, is not believed to have been the intended target of the killing. Seemingly, she was killed for no reason. She wasn't involved in any wrongdoing. She wasn't the target, apparently. She just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time, and that place seemingly was her own home in Old Swan, Liverpool. Merseyside police, Liverpool police, have said 4 men have been arrested in Merseyside and Cumbria, so the local area. Ashley was found with gunshot wounds in the back garden of her home in Old Swan, Liverpool, in the early hours of Sunday, August the 21st. The article gives us some details about those that have been arrested. A 27-year-old man from Roby, a 40-year-old man from Houghton, if I pronounce that correctly, a 35-year-old man from Old Swan, were arrested on suspicion of murder and possession of a firearm. A 57-year-old man from Croxteth was arrested on suspicion of assisting an offender. The men have been taken to police stations for questioning. Police previously arrested 2 men, aged 25 and 27, on suspicion of Ashley's murder, as well as 2 women, 21 and 48 years of age, on suspicion of assisting an offender. The 4 people previously arrested remain on bail. So if I'm understanding correctly, 4 people, 2 men, 2 women were previously arrested. They've since been released from custody. They're on bail, if I understand correctly. And the police, Merseyside police, have subsequently arrested a further 4 people. So I've got to say that this is quite impressive. That's my take on it. That the investigation rightfully is doing what it can to follow up on all of the leads and bringing people in, even, well, I shouldn't say even, but including those that perhaps were not directly involved, but are believed to have assisted the offender in some way or another. Police are still asking for anyone with information to come forward, and the article tells us that Ashley had been promoted at her job with Knowsley Council. She had a degree. She had many plans for her future. Her laugh, her smile, her energy was infectious in any room. So, of course, full condolences to the family. Such a devastation. A 28-year-old woman, I've got to say, stunningly beautiful. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant. It's by the by. It doesn't make the case any more important or anything like that. But, you know, I don't know, I've got eyes, and you've got to say that she's stunningly beautiful. But regardless of that, 28 years of age, in a career, progressing in her career, she's got a degree under her belt. Seemingly she was hardworking. She'd recently been promoted, and her life has been taken away from her. Seemingly, she wasn't the intended target. She just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. But it does, I am struggling to comprehend the situation. She was in the wrong place at the wrong time. She's not the intended target, but this happened in her back garden, seemingly. So, I mean, what were the offenders, what were the gunmen, singular or plural, what were they doing in her back garden if she wasn't the intended target? I don't know. I mean, should I speculate a little bit? Perhaps she was somewhat involved, indirectly involved with the offenders, with the situation. There's clearly more to the story, and perhaps I'm wrong for speculating. I'm sure there's plenty of speculation out there. Perhaps there are more detailed accounts of the events other than what's presented within this article. But I will perhaps keep half an eye on this topic. I am interested to learn more about what went down, how she became to be a murder victim. But in any case, of course, full condolences to the family concerned. They're going to be devastated. Their princess, their treasured one, has been taken away at such an awful time in their life, right at the cusp of moving forward in life and perhaps hoping to become a mother or starting a family or such. So it is devastating. So I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. Take care.